This is Ranger here from ATM 2.0 coming to you from GTA Online. Today I'd like to share one of my garages. Let's have a little showdown. This would be the very first garage I ever started off with, and it would be, yeah, pretty much would hold most of my top vehicles. So, the first car would be the Croquette. My crew car, my face car from ATM 2.0. It's got my emblem on it there. Very reliable car, very handles very well. It's cheap to replace too in case it does get blown up. All in all, a good car. Now, right over here we have the Comet. I decided to keep it kind of basic with this car. Tinted windows a small bit, just put the alloy wheels on, brushed silver paint, not too much with the add-ons. The spoiler, I believe, is still stock. I think this car kind of looks better with little or no work done to it, as it is a very sleek looking vehicle as standard. Now, moving on, Carbon Zara, which I think I'm pronouncing properly. If I'm not, you can please correct me in the comment section below. But this would be the very first supercar I ever bought in GTA Online. I mean, I saved so hard for this when the game came out first, doing small jobs here and there, and any GTA Online player will tell you how hard it was to make money back when the game first came out. It's an open top as well. It has a nice little roof animation there when it opens, as I will show you. Here we go. Very nice, very nice. Looks well when you pull up there outside in the sunshine beside your mates and whatever. Looks good, looks good. Definitely one of my favourite vehicles, and I would also say if there's any vehicle that I own with a huge amount of mileage on it, this one has got to be in the #1 spot. I have driven this car all over Los Santos. It has practically seen every single road in the game. Okay, so now we have the Infernus. What can I say about this car? I mean, I could say a lot. I like to fondly call it the Wolf of Los Santos, as I base it off a car from a recent movie I have seen. It is a nice car. The paint job looks well. The wheels are, I think, pretty much perfect for that car. You know, I struggled to find a set of wheels for that car for a long time, but I finally settled with those ones. It does look nice. The handling kind of leaves a lot to be desired, but sure, who cares about that when it looks as good as it does. So, the Vaca, another Lamborghini. Again, I can't really remember when I bought this, but I know it was back on the PS3 when I started first. I would never sell it. It is one that's always going to stay in my collection. I mean, it looks amazing, and especially at night time rolling down the street, I got a nice purple neon on it. You won't really see it in the bright lights of the garage, but I'll hop in and see if we can get a look. Okay, so we can just see it a small bit there, but you know, you can use your imagination. It's gonna look really sexy driving down the streets. Okay, so moving on to the second row of my garage, the Entity. Big #1 car with the GTA community. Very fast, as everybody knows, and most popularly known for racing in the streets of GTA. I can't say I really don't use it that much myself, because I prefer to do heists and missions rather than racing, but I do dabble in some online races from time to time. Too fast on my reg plate there, just to look good as I'm pulling away from the competition. Now, my Zentorno. This is probably the best car in the game at the moment, hands down. Very popular indeed, very fast and very expensive. The reg plate I have on it is actually quite fitting, I think, because you gotta have loads of money to buy one of these. Just listen to the sound of this engine when you hop in. Oh, ho, 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 ho. She just wants to take off, and that's it. You know, no questions asked. If it had wings, I'd say it could fly. That's a nice old Lamborghini for you. So, the Turismo. I got the idea of this paint job from another YouTuber called Thomas Live. Big shout out to you, pal, if you're watching. I believe he had a car like this in a similar colour. The only thing I did was I changed the secondary paint slightly. The black wheels I think look well. I'm not too hot on the spoiler. I may or may not change that. I'm not too sure. My Ranger 1 reg plate on it. But overall, I think the car looks very, very well. The Cheetah. Well, everybody knows the Cheetah. Lots of history with this car within the GTA. I remember driving a Cheetah back in GTA 3. I think would be the first time I saw one. And I think the colour was most popular in that game at the time was blue. Every time it spawned on the map was always more or less a blue Cheetah. But since Cheetah is Ferrari in this game, a Grotti, I'm gonna have to have mine in red. No questions asked about that. Okay, so last but not least, the Jester. My second crew vehicle in this garage. Looks really, really well. I struggled to find different colours for this car, but I finally settled on the chrome. When I threw the chrome on and then added the red and put the black wheels on with some red trim, I was very, very pleased with this car. I didn't intend for this car to be a crew vehicle when I bought it first. I just kind of bought it as a fun car, but you know, I just said why not? It just looks so well. Got my 18 reg plate on there, it's rocking and ready to go. The emblem looks so good on it. And I have to say the car like really does handle very, very well. As far as I know, it's also four-wheel drive. So that completes the garage tour for today. I do have another garage I can show if you'd like to see that. Just leave a comment in the section below. Don't forget to press the like button, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see, and I shall wish you a good day. Peace.